Now, I already know I'm going to hear from a bunch of y'all tomorrow. But damn it, we got to talk football. Bill King's Fantasy Football League. It's your man, Tony D, a.k.a. the Random Multi-Broadcaster. Season 4 of the broadcast, week 7 of the 2025 NFL season. Sunday Night Football broadcast. We're going to recap some of the day, talk about the game that's going on, all that good stuff. We are joined by the original co-host, Brian over there. Yeah,
I'm so happy to be here.
this dude here. I'm just saying. We also joined by my man Ted, aka the Taskmaster, aka Ed Hicks, Extreme Sprinklers on Twitch. Twitter. You're going to see him on YouTube at Real Ted Hicks. I don't know if it's late night parents still or not, but we're going to get on that later on.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, recap the day's broadcast if you don't mind while I share this out.
Well, apparently we have a lot of shock and awes today. The Rams pretty much manhandled Jacksonville 35-7. Chicago defeated New Orleans 26-14. Cleveland dominated Miami 31-6. Kansas City owned the Raiders 31-0. Philadelphia barely pulled a win over Minnesota 28-22.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina over the New York Jets 13-6. I know it stings, don't it?
Just stop right there. Stop right there because
Go ahead.
we also need to announce that they are still the only team in the NFL without a win. 0-7.
They're going for that number 1 draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
So Ted, have the floor. Express your emotions, your thoughts, everything about the New York Jets from then till now. Just express it, man. It's a safe space.
We were as high as can be at the onset of the season prior to the head coaching search. We knew this wasn't going to be fixed after year 1, but we didn't expect so many missteps. So, not easy. It's a rebuild. It's a rebuild year. No one was expecting 10 wins. The delusional fans were expecting, late wild card, super wild card weekend and get knocked out. Not at all. Not at all. So, the Jets are who they are. Who they've been since their last postseason appearance in 2010. That's really it. That's all I'm going to say about the Jets. I can't. There's so many different Jets podcasts that that I subscribe to and everything else like that. It's just depressing. So as we segue from there, what's your take on Brian, the Patriots? Who are these Patriots?
Oh, the New England Patriots against the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, man. That's a turnaround. They started off rough. They were 0-3.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they turned it around. That quarterback, even though he looks like he's 14, but man, he's getting it done. But like I said, I give credit where credit is due. Drake May, last year, he got my attention was when New England played my Houston Texans, and he did a lot of risky throws, and they paid off. A lot of needle and thread. The kid has got an arm, a good quick release, and he's got a good rapport with his wide receiver. So I can't be mad at him. The guy. He's getting better and better as time goes on.
It's true.
And Texans have a tough. Well, the Texans have a pretty good defense. Pretty decent defense. But they can be mean when other teams, but that's another story. But overall, though, the Patriots they're getting the ball rolling.
They are getting the ball rolling. The most exciting game of the day so far, well, for me, was the late game with the New York Football Giants heading into playing on the road, Denver, Colorado. They were up 19 zip. They were up 19 zip. How do you let a team score 33 points in the fourth quarter?
Easy.
Is that a fireable offense, Brian?
It can be a fireable offense, but let's look at history. The Houston Oilers did that back in 1994 against the Buffalo Bills, and the Houston Texans did it a few years ago when against Kansas City, when we had Kansas City beat 34-0, and then all of a sudden Kansas City came back and won. So it's either A, you made some bad calls, B, you got complacent, or C, just making mistakes and letting it mess with you on the next play, and then the next play, and the next play.
Just Brian Daboll and his in-game decision making.
I mean, Bo Nix with that last play, 1 minute, minute and a half left, and just got that touchdown when it's supposed to be just get those 6 yards. So
I don't know.
That was a shocking. And then another game which I knew it would be a fight. The Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Chargers. Indianapolis wins 38-24.
Right.
I'm happy. I'm kind of mad at myself because in one league, and see, this is the thing about fantasy. If you have like a lot of good players, a lot of good wide receivers, and it's kind of hard to balance out on who to start because it's really tough. Because had I not benched Michael Pittman, that probably would have helped me out better in my situation. But I got to pay the price on that one. And then another one, I got to pay the price. But overall, though, on my other league, I got Indiana Jones and Jonathan Taylor. And that's that's done me very, 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 very well.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm hanging in confident. Right now, I'm going against the big old nasty thing in the Belt Kings lane, and so far I have a slight advantage, but anything can happen.
Hey, Brian, I got to ask you this question before we go to the next topic. When did it become the norm for there to be a doubleheader on Monday night? Like,
I guess because to help balance it up, because you got the international games, and then you got teams on the bye week.
Okay.
So you got to have have some, and then also too, they shortened the preseason. They shortened the preseason games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there saying, wait a minute, because like last week there was a 7 and an 8 o'clock game. I thought that's not. I mean, it's a doubleheader. Last week was a doubleheader, but you look for a more conventional, East Coast early start time, and then, a later 7 p.m. Pacific start time. I don't know. I think that's what we had this week, but
yeah.
I guess is this the new norm?
Well, I mean, it's an adjustment with the safety rules, and remember they extended the games from 16 games to 18 games.
Yeah,
because you took away 2 games from the preseason, added to the regular season, and then on top of that, you got the bye weeks, and then you got the international games.
But doesn't it kind of thin out Sunday Ticket? Because the whole big to do about Sunday Ticket is like you're gonna have at least 5 or 6 games in the at the 1 o'clock window, and then at the later window you're gonna have about I don't know, 5 or 6 games, probably more, but it's like what the way they're doing it with the 9:30 a.m. games
Mm-hmm.
The doubleheader 1 o'clock games, they're kind of stretching this out where people aren't going to complain. People are going to pay for the NFL. They're going to
Yeah,
pay for Sunday ticket, but it just seemed kind of like a push.
yeah. Because yeah, because I mean, like the NFL generates more revenue than the NBA and the MLB and the NHL combined.
Right.
So yeah, you gotta give it for the product, but also too, I mean, you gotta look at. I mean, I think about the players. I mean, because you're at war every Sunday. Your body is
Yes.
like, and trust me, I understand that wholeheartedly. Like with all my years of playing football, like middle school, high school, and semi-pro tryouts. Like man, my body's like, thanks, man, thanks for the abuse, because I play defensive. I play defensive end, linebacker, and sometimes tight end and fullback.
Wow.
So yeah, um, so yeah, I mean, you're at war every day, and then now you got like a longer season. It's like, man, and then now like whenever guys get hurt, and it takes longer for them to come back because you got the season.
Right.
So, I mean, like, what else? I mean, what else do you want to do?
Did you see, or do you have any thoughts on the Dallas and the Commanders game? I saw that Daniels got knocked out of the game, and
Yeah, division rivalry, the return to CD Lamb, which again, where I was saying it's you making difficult decisions on your starting roster because I have CD Lamb on my IR, but in order to get CD Lamb off my IR list and back on my starting roster, I had to drop a player.
mm,
The problem is I had a guy that took his spot and he's doing very well. So it's like,
uh,
so
who'd you have? Who'd you have that took his spot?
let me look.
Because I tell you, every week, regardless whoever the quarterback for me, Jamar Chase just balls out every week,
Yeah.
and
So
he's like my top guy on fantasy.
so I have all right. So here's my lineup where I got CD Lamb. All right. So my starting lineup is Danny Jones, um, Kimani Vidal, uh, Kenneth Walker the third,
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Johnson, um, uh, Jackson Smith Jigba, uh, Trey McBride, Jalen Waddle, Seahawks defense, and then Cameron Dicker, the kicker of the Chargers. And then on my bench, I have Jared Cook, Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Jacobs, Michael Pittman Jr., um, Devontae Smith, Devonta Smith, Darren Waller, Rashad White, and then I got CeeDee Lamb on my IR. So it was like I could drop Darren Waller, but I don't have another tight end.
Okay.
So then it's like I have, let's see, I got Josh Jacobs, uh, Rashad White, Jared Cook, uh, Vidal, and Kenneth Walker. So I have 5 running backs.
Ooh.
Who would I want to drop? And then for wide receiver wise, for wide receiver, I got CeeDee Lamb, Devonta Smith, Michael Pittman Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Jalen Waddle, uh, Smith and Jigba, and Quentin Johnson. Who do I drop there?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Because I'm looking at it, I said, man, it's the return to CeeDee Lamb. I know he might ball out, but then again, it's like, Jalen Waddle was doing good, and then Smith Jigba was doing good, and then Quentin Johnson, and then on top of that, and like I said, I got Danny Jones as my starting quarterback, but yet I have Michael Pittman Jr. benched.
Got it.
and he got me 28. He got me 20.8 points. So that's what I'm saying. It's a tough sell because you got to look at the defenses. You got to look at it's a lot of variables. But
Yep.
I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself about it. But I think I picked. Let me see. Let me double check here.
Debo Samuels was inactive today. Is he hurt?
I picked Washington to win. The who?
Debo Samuels.
We got Mike Patton in the house. Mike, what's good? Appreciate you coming through. Sorry for the
Oh, Mike, bring Mike up. Bring Mike up.
Mike,
We need Mike.
Come up, man. We need you to be up here. Zach, what's good? I appreciate you coming
Hey,
through. Let
Zach.
me get these out.
We need Mike up here.
I know we need Mike. Let me get Mike. Mike, I'm gonna send a link to your Twitter. I hope you're available.
We need
Brian
Mike up
does
here.
want to holler at you.
Because I'm sitting here like, man. So Dallas over Washington 44-22. So the next upcoming games we have currently right now in the second quarter with 10 minutes 30 seconds left, we got Atlanta on the board 3-0 over San Francisco, and then tomorrow night we have Tampa Bay at Detroit, and then we have Houston at Seattle.
Right.
Mike, I just sent a link to your Twitter.
So is the Houston and Seattle game, is it 7? So it's 7 p.m. Pacific?
It'll be.
Mike is tired. He said he can't make it. That's all right, Mike. Brian wanted to holler at you. Catch up with him during the week when you get a chance.
All right.
I see you, Zach. That's my man, Zach. Airtime on Risk Fantasy Football League. Tango's Bar and Grill on Cantina.com. Appreciate you. And Ted, you may not be familiar with them. Football League that I'm in, they're jumping on the broadcast when they get a chance. So big ups to them for real. My apologies, gentlemen. Please continue.
Yeah. So
how many leagues are you in this season, Tony? Whew, okay.
I've done 9. Easy. Probably because it's in Seattle. Zach, your answer.
Yeah, because
gentlemen, please continue. My apologies. I'll keep it going.
Yeah, no, we were just going through just some thoughts on the thinning out of Sunday ticket with the 9:30 a.m. Eastern international games, all these doubleheaders on Monday night.
Jay, you're done, bro. Go to sleep. We got to get you up here one day. Let me know when you're free during the week. We need to do a roundtable. All jokes aside.
See, Mike, see right there, Mike just proved that he is a marathon man.
Yes.
He could go the distance, but at the end of the day, I'm tired, boss.
I heard the question. Why did they put the games, the doubleheaders on Monday night? I talked about that last week or the week before.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make sure everybody gets some limelight on television. All the teams aren't always getting their limelight.
Okay.
So I think they're adding on to it, and I'm good with that. Future King.
It does not matter who we are. What matters is our plan. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Dude, you was amazing. Appreciate y'all sharing out this morning's broadcast. Share it out again, please, if you don't mind. And thank you all again. I'm going with the Monday night games. They're adding on time slots so people get some airtime. A lot of teams do not get enough airtime. We all know this. And you also got a lot more fantasy football enthusiasts, more fans for one team that live in another area. I give you the Carolina Jets game today. I don't live up there near either one, and I needed that down here. So that's a plus to me. I'm not mad at them for doing that. I know it's a crazy schedule for a lot of people, but you also got to remember the players had a problem with Thursday night football. So they may be trying to get rid of Thursday night football and double it up on Mondays.
Not with Amazon with all that money.
I'm just saying, Titans and Jets aren't getting them. The Titans get the early games on Sunday from what I see. The Jets have gotten a lot of airtime this season compared to normal, if you ask me. Because they've already had 2 early Sunday games that I remember.
Yeah, they're going to be playing at 1 o'clock on a lot of these games.
Yeah, I've been seeing them on the
Rich.
1 o'clock thing. Rich, I don't know if you're free. I know you was playing your game, man.
Send them a
I'm gonna
link.
send you a link if you ever come up. If you're not, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm sending it, damn it. I'm sending it.
It's a so the Titans and Jets are getting a game on national. So I mean that is that like kind of like the local network blackout?
No, they play the local games wherever you're at.
Yeah.
The 1 o'clock games don't be a local game.
As far as
and then
that's the Fox and the CBS games.
They get early regional games, yeah. Now you got the 4 o'clock Sunday game, which most people get. I've talked to people in different areas. We'll all get the same 4 o'clock game.
Right.
There used to be 2 4 o'clock games.
Well, depending, I guess, on where you are, because there's a 405 and there's a 425 up here.
We had a 425 today.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is we'll get like a game on Fox and then a game on NBC on Sunday afternoon sometimes. We got Fireman Rich in the building.
Oh, there he goes.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 0600 a.m. Eastern Standard, Eastern Daylight Time on Rumble Studio. Rich, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Let me finish my point real quick.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be 2 early games on Sunday, 2 afternoon games. They cut it down to 1. I also remember that. I also remember sometimes, a couple of times every now and then, we have 2 Sunday night games.
No,
we used to. Yes,
really.
Mike said that isn't true,
bro. Check back over the past 10 years. How many have there ever been games? 2 Sunday night games? Yes, I've seen them.
Okay,
and I'm not even including the apps. I'm not being funny and check it. Maybe I know I've seen 2 games twice.
Maybe Monday. No,
Sundays.
There's been at least one Sunday this season we've had a double. I think on
the afternoon.
Oh, Sunday afternoon.
I remember having 2 afternoon Sunday games. I remember that.
2? Okay.
Because in your area, and it will be according to your area, what they show.
Oh, you're saying on the TV?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking about airtime wise. I know I've been in a couple of states where they've had 2 games on the afternoon.
Right. Well, we had one this morning at 1 o'clock, and then it was a 4 o'clock. That's when CBS and Fox they had 2
and they
games.
Had the London game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wrong last week on saying that was the last overseas. I think in November there's two games over in Berlin, or 1 in Madrid and 1 in Berlin in November.
Now, Mike, you the general, but let me tell you, somebody who's in the military, we can argue with whoever's over us.
Oh, you did it now. Mike is coming on now.
Oh, that's on the YouTube. Okay.
Mike is coming on now.
I got you, Zach. You do it. Now, I do remember double headers. A lot of double headers.
I don't.
It's okay.
Well, you only get 1 game on
Sunday night
network on Sunday night.
I get 2 Sunday morning. The early Sunday games will get 2. I remember 2 games.
You just have to check the TV guide.
Wait, no, Tony, you're right with the 1 and the 4 o'clock. You're definitely right with those times. It's the Sunday night game where I think it's different because they're paying billions of dollars and they're only granted 1 game at night.
So nobody remembers 2 games on a Sunday night ever.
No, I'm not going to say ever.
I'm saying ever. They've had them before.
All right.
And that's what I'm saying. You was off about Judkins. Yeah, you was Rehab. So you're just as much of a slap nut as you swear I am. Rehab is in the house. We're good.
How was this morning show?
Good.
It was good?
It flowed.
Well, they had a Thursday and Friday night the first week. Okay, there have been some Friday night games. And 2 Monday nights on second week. Go ahead. I'm just checking. I'm checking what because I'm checking
No,
ESPN.
not just insult me like that.
Yes, he did. He got your ass. He's on Cantina. Go over there and see him. Tango's Bar and Grill. They over there waiting on you. Trust me. They over there waiting on you, man. They over there waiting on you. Carolina beating the Jets. I saw it and it still hurts. I'm with Brian. I'm with Ted. 0-7. Jesus Christ.
0-7.
I don't ever remember the
You ready for this?
Dad.
You ready for this, Stone?
Yes.
Aaron Glenn is rehab. Aaron Glenn. Yeah, Coach Glenn is finally non-committal to Justin Fields being the quarterback for next week's game.
So who the hell are you gonna put up there?
T-Mobile. Tyrod Taylor. I think they're only going with 2 quarterbacks.
Brian's on Cantina. He just don't come over there. Trust me.
Oh, give him 10 minutes.
I'll be waiting on you, Mike. I'll be waiting on you. Come on. Come on. I ain't even being funny.
Got it now.
This has never been this bad. I don't know how he'll keep his job.
Oh, this. You thought Gerard Mayo, they got him up out of there real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
This motherfucker.
This is going to. I don't know if he's going to get a second season.
He shouldn't. Not after the 0-7.
It's a rebuild year.
No, it's been a rebuild year since damn Fitzpatrick left.
Since 2011. Well, Fitzpatrick got him to 10-6 in 2015.
Thank you. It's been rebuilding ever since. 10 years.
Oh, I see Mike Patton is talking on Ted's. Hi, Mike. Mike Patton's talking on Ted's YouTube channel there.
Mike, that's where I'm at with Tyrod Taylor. I don't know what he's going to do with that offense at all.
Yeah,
I have no idea what he's going to do.
And Tyrod never stays healthy. This is, and here's the real problem. The real problem is this. Aaron Glenn is in charge of the roster. So the GM is actually under Aaron Glenn. He reports to Aaron Glenn.
Keep going.
I'm just saying.
Keep going.
I see this. I see this
happen. All right. Okay. Is the New York Jets, is their system very complex?
No. It just ain't working.
It just sucks. That today's game shows that.
Okay.
It just sucks.
So that means let's see which quarterback is available at free agency. You know what?
I tell you this much. I'm still
contemplating. You know, it'd be the funniest shit.
Go ahead.
Oh shit!
Joe Flacco next year. Joe Flacco becomes a New York Jet.
What are you laughing about? He was already a New York Jet.
Yeah, he was a Jet.
I'm just saying, like they'll sign him. They'll sign him again.
Oh, CMC running wild. 9 carries, 76 yards. Whew.
That's what CMC do.
I'm still contemplating November 23rd. There's a 1:00 game. Jets at the Ravens in Baltimore. I want to see.
Just for the record,
I want to see if they're willing to pay me to attend the game.
They won't. And just for the record, that's my birthday. That's my birthday. I already got him, Mike. Don't worry. I already got him.
Come to Baltimore.
Shit.
Come to Baltimore.
I would love to, but shit.
No, I'm just saying. It's like.
I'm not dealing with that traffic at the football game.
That's the week leading up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the week before Thanksgiving.
No, Mike, what I'm referring to is like, since Joe Flacco just wants to sit on his couch and just enjoy life, every team is trying to pull him off the couch, be like, no, man, come on, you're not done.
Rich, what do you think about that? Flacco wants to sit on his couch every year and just watch football, and he gets a job.
He deserves it. He's got a Super Bowl ring, so he's enjoying life. He just comes back. Oh, they want me. Yeah, I guess I could play a few games there, and you know,
he's like, why not?
Why not? Why not? Yeah, Yeah, it's extra money. He's not doing any commercials, so what the hell? More power to him.
I don't know about Baltimore, Sasha. I don't know.
Yeah, Baltimore.
They're gonna turn around. Still early. They're gonna turn around. It's still early in the season.
Oh, there's
But
still early.
how many
Yes,
weeks
Zach. He is a retired
Lamar
Air Force
Jackson been
firefighter.
out?
He is a retired Air Force firefighter. Yes, he is. He and I are fellow retired Air Force veterans. Absolutely. Go ahead, Ted. I'm sorry.
No, I said, how many weeks has Lamar Jackson been out?
Two.
Two or three?
I think 2.
Oh,
2
okay.
weeks.
I don't know.
Yes, he does. I don't have any over there yet.
It's not my Rumble, Captain Rehab, and he needs 10 Rumble folks. So if you want to see him, scrounge up to 10 Rumble folks.
That's right. There you go, Rich. Zach says respect to you. They respect the soldiers over there.
Oh, thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. I would say I appreciate that, but send the love to the people that are in the services now, because they're dealing with a lot more shit today than when I was in back in the 70s and 80s, my friend.
I'm glad I'm retired. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
I'm glad I'm retired.
Okay, so since football Jesus may or may not retire, Joe Flacco just wants to stay on his couch. And then what's another senior veteran quarterback that just wants – Russell Wilson may call it a career.
He's done.
Shouldn't he be in someone's studio or as an analyst like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, I know.
I'll throw one out there to you. Bring him to the Jets.
So the possible prospects for next year's quarterbacks in the 26th draft, we have Fernando Mendoza of Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ty Simpson of Alabama.
Who?
Ty Simpson of Alabama. The quarterback prospects for next year's draft.
Who?
Disregard, Brian. Keep going.
Number 3, Dante Moore of Oregon. Number 4, Lenore Sellers, South Carolina. Number 5, Sam Levitt, Arizona State.
Who?
So Fernando Mendoza of Indiana says here, it's no fluke. There is no fun Cinderella story or underachiever making good on a team rising from the mud. Fernando Mendoza showed his flashes of being a general on an average California Golden Bears last year, and Indiana has helped him maximize his talents on a team vying for a national title. So pretty much keep an eye out on him. So these are the top 5 that they're saying to look out for. Fernando Mendoza, Indiana. Ty Simpson of Alabama. Dante Moore of Oregon. Lenore Sellers, South Carolina. Sam Levitt, Arizona State.
Spoiler alert.
Jets' problem isn't a quarterback.
That's been the conversation for decades, Sasha. I agree.
That the problem isn't a quarterback?
Yeah. We talked about that a couple seasons ago.
So what is their problem?
Funny thing is,
the GM.
Son of it. Oh.
There's been about 4 or 5 GMs.
So who's above that?
The problem is ownership.
Ownership.
That's the problem.
So they've been through 4 or 5 GMs. They've been through 4 or 5 coaches. They've been through 4 or 5 quarterbacks. Who's the problem?
Ownership.
Thank you. Sorry, I've been troubleshooting in aircraft maintenance. I learned to look through shit.
I like what Mike Patton says. It's leadership in the front office, and that's any type of organization. If you can't get it done and stuff like that, and then the Jets have shown that they can't get it done, I would definitely agree with that. You got to have good leadership. You see it on other teams and stuff. And a good example is Aaron Rodgers is rocking it on the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he's the same quarterback. When he was on the Jets, he didn't do shit.
Hey, Rich.
Yes, sir.
From all your years, doesn't it start at the top?
Yes.
All the issues. I mean, everything.
But
starts at the top.
but the top, they have to be concerned with the people on the lower tiers as far as doing things and gelling and having what they can do to get things done. They can't be a stick in the mud saying, "I'm the leader. You got to do what I." They got to take feedback from the. It's not like the military. You got these people that have been in the playing the game. They're smart people. They're not dumb football players. They're very intelligent people. So you got to listen to that feedback, and that's probably why Aaron Rodgers left the way he did. He just got fed up with it. He said, "Screw this."
I think
CMC just scored a touchdown for the Niners.
I think that here's part of the problem. You got
3-0, Atlanta's winning.
you got these billionaire owners, right?
Right.
1 second.
Okay.
Whoa. Rich, it's 7-3.
No, they just got a touchdown. Yeah, I just see that. They got a touchdown.
Okay, go ahead.
Rich, you got these billionaire owners, right?
Right.
They have these toys, which is the NFL.
Well, they got the money to buy the toys.
They got the money to buy the toys because that's not what they do every day. They are billionaires outside, which allowed them to go and buy these toys, right?
Right.
Regardless, I kind of align it to, and we're going to cross sports for a second and we'll come back, kind of align it to like the New York Yankees, who haven't won a World Series since 2009.
Right.
They're putting 4,000 people in the seats at Yankee Stadium, a reduced Yankee Stadium. They used to have 60,000 seats. Now it has 40,000. They're doing 4 million people a season. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back over to the NFL. These billionaires are making so much money from these TV deals and everything else like that, and the valuations of their teams and everything else like that. I don't even think they even care.
Well, look at they didn't care. Well, no, they do care because if it's their money, when we see it right here in New York State, where the Buffalo Bills, that stadium wasn't built by the owner's money; it was built by taxpayer money.
Right.
Yes, it was.
But what I'm saying is something unique, where MetLife, they're sharing the expense cost with the Giants, with ownership.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So all their expenses are cut in half, and they're getting all of this revenue. They're selling all this beer, overpriced beer, and hot dogs, and everything else.
You ain't lying, man.
Mike, I sent you a link if you're able to jump up, man. If not, it's all good.
What else? I'm just
Shout
saying.
out to Mike Patton for getting an article in the Sporting News. Shout out to Mike Patton.
They shout out, Mike. The money is in the corporate boxes, not in the seats. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Agreed. But every game you go to, or most of these games you go to, they're sold out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
don't get me started on that.
On what?
The seats being sold out. Don't get me started on that.
Well, I mean, the stuff that Rich and I were just talking about.
Yep. But not only that, you look at the merchandise and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy a jersey for less than $100.
I know you have to you have to go online, or you have to go to like one of your local sporting goods stores and buy a jersey. You can't buy it at the stadium. Yeah. It's
no, but I'm just saying that there's proceeds to those sales that go to.
Pull that back up. The last comment, Tony.
My LinkedIn is on no.
MetLife Stadium expenses cut in half because they paid a blood price to. Oh my God, the taxes and everyone else.
My LinkedIn is on no.
I don't know what to say. We're observing, giving our viewpoints and stuff like that. But when it comes down to the brass tack, you look at the organizations that have won Super Bowls and stuff like that, and the ownership, which is the overall leadership, is in sync with the rest of the players. There's Mike. How you doing, Mike? Good to have you here, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Patton, touring the AFC South, the Mike Patton Network. This is the general out of all of us who are sportscasters. Mike, what's going on? Let's go.
You look great. You look great, sir. The floor, Mike Patton, Tony D, y'all have the floor. I'll be on mute. Let me get my popcorn.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right.
Wake up.
That's
it. Wake up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can
hear me?
Go ahead.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I got to go back to this point about regional games and all these different things. Okay.
Go ahead.
Regional games are not national games. Regional games
Mm-mm.
are regional games for the area that they are in. They are not for everyone. So, like, say, a New York game being shown in the South, the only reason that happens is because there's not a game in the South that's really close to it. It's the only reason that ever happens. But other than that, why you'll see a Tennessee game is because it's a regional game, not because it's a national game. The only games that are national games are the 7:20 games at night, the Monday night football games, and the Thursday football games. Those are the only
Right.
national games. So that's why I said the Titans and the Jets don't have national games. So what you said wasn't true. That's why I said that wasn't true.
You were saying specifically those games weren't regional games. What I'm saying is they have shown games, 2 games at a time. Early Sunday, the second Sunday game, and I've seen 2 Sunday night games. Not necessarily regional, but just showing games is what I'm saying.
While I hear you,
Mhm.
the whole nation's not seeing those. You're seeing those. Like on
Where I'm
on 4 o'clock games. Tell you, I've messed around and said that it'll be the game of the week, and they'll say that and whatever. But it over here because there's another game in the area. So say there's a Carolina and Atlanta game. They'll show the Carolina Atlanta game, and then they'll show they'll show the other national game in the other markets because that's in my market. They'll show that one.
So do you think or do you disagree with the fact that they're showing more games like the doubleheader on Monday night to give other teams more coverage that don't normally get it?
No, they're doing that to get more money. Everything always is linked back to the
Which
money.
that's
The
my
money, the advertising. No, not for the teams, for the NFL. The
league.
NFL is the team that you're talking about.
The
No,
league. I ain't
no.
talking.
The
Come on.
league, yes, but not because of getting teams more exposure. That's not the reason. The reason is to get more teams on TV so you can get more advertisers pay more money so the league can get more money there. Not for exposures of teams.
So you're looking at
That is the
big
great
game.
lie that anyone believes.
I got you. I got you. There you go. There's the truth. Now, for those that don't know, Mike is actually a sports reporter, the greatest one out of all of us because he's out there more than we are. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it like that. We put him on that pedestal on purpose.
And he was
Tony,
in
Tony,
town,
I
missed
am not a sports reporter. I'm just a sports fan.
Mike was in town and I missed him.
Mike is up in here.
Yeah,
telling some folks
look,
that
I got there at 10 o'clock at night, so a lot of people missed me.
Mike
10
talks to
o'clock at
the
night,
people that
went to the
don't
game and hopped on the plane and
know
came back and
something.
went to work. So there you go.
He also talks to a lot of the sports reporters we don't talk to, and I'm always going to give him props. I told him if he ever had Jamel Hill on his show, and he did a couple years ago, he's always going to be the man. Mike is the man. I'm throwing that up there. I'm never letting that go. He's had Warren Moon on the show. Am I lying?
Nah, I've had Warren
Right.
on. I've had Warren on multiple times. I can actually reach out and actually talk to Warren. So
Thank you. Y'all
Yeah.
check out Mike
So-
Patton, the Mike Patton Network. Check out touring the AFC South, all that. That's how I do it right there. Go ahead, John.
I'm working on one other person that you probably will know, Brian. He's like one of the Houston Texans greats. I'll leave it at that.
Ooh,
I'm thinking running back.
No,
no. Probably JJ.
No.
Or Andre Johnson.
maybe.
Andre Johnson. Don't
Oh,
give
I
me
don't
no. It's
know.
a yes or no.
Maybe.
That's Andre Johnson. Man,
Maybe.
Not
Maybe.
not a
I don't
former
know.
Oiler.
man.
No, it's not
dude,
going to be a
like,
former Oiler. If it was a former Oiler, I'd just ask Warren to try to connect me.
Oh,
But,
okay.
you know,
Nah,
Let's see what he did there.
Andre Johnson, man, like that man.
I
like,
don't
we
know.
worship.
Actually, it might not be Andre Johnson. It might be. It might not. Any other of players out there. But I will tell you that I did get to meet Andre Johnson when I was in Houston. He actually was walking down the hallway. Said quick hi, whatever. Got to meet him. He's with his family, so I didn't want to do too much.
Yeah.
He's with his family. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did get to see like Will Anderson warm up before the game. I was like, man, this dude right here is really like sweating like he's playing out here. Him,
Yeah.
Peter Skoronski doing a whole workout for the Tennessee Titans before the game. I was like, man, this is really got a whole sweat worked up out here. It kind of threw me off that a lot. Oh, and the funniest thing, I posted something about C.J. Stroud, right?
Mhm.
He warms up with a basketball, y'all. Y'all know that?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
on.
he warms-
there's a YouTube short with YouTube short of that.
Yeah, I actually that was my YouTube short that I put up of him warming up with a basketball game versus the
Wow.
Tennessee Titans. I put it up there, and like people were getting mad at me. I put it on Twitter, and people were getting mad at me and saying he always does this. If it's bad, I'm like, dude, I didn't even say anything bad about it. I know he warms up with a basketball. I just said, hey, and just pay attention. He's warming with a basketball. It's literally all I said. But they thought I was coming for him.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 That's interesting.
So with the NFL expanding with the more
Hmm.
international games,
Uh-huh.
since we see like the Jaguars out of our division, since we're both part of the AFC South,
No, no, no,
do you
no. The division. Just say it's the division I cover, man, because that ain't the division. Ted knows who my favorite team is.
well, I mean, you're in. I mean, Titans
I
and
know,
all.
I know.
But
I'm
I
just
mean,
picking with you. I'm giving you stuff. Man. I'm just
oh,
picking
okay,
with you.
okay. I got you. So, if Tennessee, if any other team in the AFC South was to go international, would that kind of cheat the season ticket holders out of a game?
Well, technically, yeah, but the one thing also here is we got 17 games now. So if one game is over there, maybe it's not a home game. Maybe it's a road game. If it's a road game, you're not getting cheated out of a home game then. Now, I will say the Titans did get cheated out of a home game, or not cheated out of a home game, but basically it was a home game, but it was in England one time. So that happened, but I surely wasn't going across the pond to cover a game and then flying back home and be at work on Monday. Surely wasn't doing that. But it was interesting. But yeah, for the most part, you do lose a home game if you're a fan and you're not traveling internationally. So yeah,
Yeah, because they were talking about that on Sports Radio 610. Like some people will be cool with the idea of the Texans going across the pond or playing in Mexico or playing in Brazil.
no, no, they wouldn't. They saying that to your face, but nah, they no
Yeah, they're like,
nobody.
nah, we don't, can't, nah,
They
don't
they
cheat us.
now I will tell you this. One thing I learned about the Houston Texans, you know, arena that they play in, or not the arena, but the stadium that they play in.
Yeah,
I thought because it was enclosed and things like that. I thought maybe it's going to be a cool place, not like meaning like cool in the weather, not warm inside. I was completely and utterly wrong in there. I'm in there and I'm like, man, it's kind of hot in here. I need to get like I need to have me like a little, you have your little towel when it's hot outside. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I need to have that. I had one from the hotel. Thank God I thought about that. So I grabbed one from the hotel and I was like walking around. Yeah, definitely had to use
yeah,
that in there. Like I
yeah.
was preaching Sunday service to.
Yeah, because I mean, like now that the weather's getting better and everything, and it's like I'm like open up the roof, just open the roof.
No,
Why pay all
they'll
that
never do
money?
that.
Why pay money for a retractable roof and then we not use it?
Y'all never do that. Y'all never do that in Houston. In
I know. I
Houston,
mean,
the
like
only way they
the Astros, you do that.
All right, let's go ahead.
they had that little whole movable thing. Yeah, I remember that.
We got about 10 minutes left. Mike, let's go ahead and do
Look,
this.
can,
Hmm.
can,
Your team.
can I,
Go ahead.
can I have one question?
Sure.
Come on, Tone. We got to go to overtime on this
Oh,
one.
we don't. Go ahead.
I got one question.
I didn't even break out my microphone for y'all, man. I forgot about it.
That
See,
Rich and
I got my little microphone here now.
talking
I
about.
didn't break it out today.
Okay,
There you go.
Rich and I were talking about offline
Hmm.
maybe
Mhm.
3 weeks ago. It might have been week 3 or week 4. Mike, give
Mhm.
us your take on 18 game schedule,
Mm.
Hmm.
international schedule,
Hmm.
and whether or not this is going to happen after, on or before 2028. You have the floor.
All right. Oh, so meaning international team or international schedule?
No, international schedule, meaning we're up to 6
Hmm.
games now.
Okay.
A, do we go to 15 games? B, do we get our 18th game by the 2028 season? Those are the 2 questions.
Honestly, I think eventually the 2020, the 18 games happens. Here's the one specific reason I think it happens, and one holiday. The reason why I think it happens: President's Day. Eventually, they want the Super Bowl to be on President's Day, so it's a holiday weekend. Everyone can take the long
I like that.
weekend,
I
all
like
that
that.
stuff. That's
I like that.
essentially what they want it to be. Well, I would say it'd be a long
That's
weekend for people that
interesting.
have President's Day off. But basically that's what they eventually want. But if they give 18 games, they're gonna have to give something to the players. That's gonna be the big bargaining chip. Is it going to be healthcare, and increased healthcare? Is it going to be increased healthcare for retirees and better healthcare for them? It's going to have to be something. They're going to have to bargain something to get 18 games, and also, they may have to throw another bye week in there potentially.
You would have to.
Yeah, because 18 games is a lot. I mean, I played college football 4 years, and I played what 10, 11 games, 12 games, something of that nature. And yeah, at the end of that season, man, you need like 2 weeks to down. Like, yeah, it's over. We
I was
about
going to
to.
talk about that. Rest in peace to Doug Martin. I did see that.
I
They
don't.
former running
What
back for
what
Tampa Bay.
happened to him? He was. I actually
They
caught
don't
that
have
news at
nothing.
the stadium
I
today.
haven't seen nothing, but I saw that pop up and it shocked
I've
me.
been.
I was
I've
actually
been
talking
looking around.
about. Remember through last week or the week before, we were talking about Tampa Bay running backs. I couldn't remember the damn name. That was a dude I was thinking about.
He was 36 years old, man. He's 36 years
36.
Yep.
old. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look around and see what the cause of death
They
was, but
haven't given any of the personal
they
information
haven't getting any of
because I
that
got
Yeah,
stuff.
my
no
news
cut.
there too.
Yeah, no cause of death was given. Martin,
Nothing.
he played, but yeah,
Mhm.
And Rich, you may
Damn.
not remember him. He was a running back for the Bucks. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen his pictures.
A
Yeah, he
muscle
looks
hamster.
familiar.
The
Looks
muscle
familiar.
hamster. Let's get it right. The muscle hamster.
Hey, that man was a legend to me. Let me tell y'all something. Rest in peace to that dude. He was all right to me as a player.
Mhm.
He was all right for real, for real.
He rushed for
Yeah.
3,400 yards, and he had 43 touchdowns during that span.
Mm-hmm.
1 year he had where he just was like losing his mind running the football. Sorry, I'm looking at the 49ers and Falcons game.
yeah.
Ted knows why.
Yeah, I
Ted
got
knows
it.
why.
Yeah.
I got it on too. Trust me.
Yeah, because look, we going with we got the baby Niners defense this year because literally everybody on that team defense is pretty much 3 years and younger, pretty much,
Right.
except because Fred Warner is out, Bosa's out for the season. Bosa and Fred Warner are out for the season. They may have like two veterans. The rest of the team is 3 years and under, and
I
a ton of rookies up front.
I was going to get to that. Gentlemen, we got 7 minutes left. Closing thoughts, if you don't mind.
Sorry,
Well,
man, I got carried
No,
away.
you're
well,
fine.
I just want to add the Martin there. He played his last season with the Raiders in 2018. One of the most
Mhm.
memorable games during his time in Tampa Bay came during his rookie season when he ran 251 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Raiders. God
Mhm.
bless him. God
Yeah,
bless him, and Godspeed.
Made the Tampa Bay Buccaneers retire his jersey.
Yep.
Hang it up.
I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know if they'll do it.
I say they start to rally up. No
Too
disrespect.
too young
I-
at 36 though. Too young.
I hear you there. I don't know if they. I don't know if they retire him. I don't know if they'll retire his jersey. I don't know. But I will say, if they ever retire, have they retired Mike Allstar's jersey yet?
No.
If they haven't retired Mike Allstar's jersey, they won't retire Doug Martin's jersey.
All-Star and Sap, I give you that. But Doug Martin need to go up there with him. All jokes aside.
Actually, the logic of it, because like Michael Irvin was saying it, because they're wondering how come they're not retiring his number, and then Michael Irvin's response was, "Yeah, you retire my jersey, it's up on a wall." But he goes, "But if you keep my jersey active, like Dez Bryant, CeeDee Lamb, the 88 lives on." He's like, 88 will be talked about, and then they're like, "Yeah, Michael Irvin, he's representing Michael Irvin."
Okay.
All I say about that with Michael Irvin is, be careful what you listen to sometimes from Michael Irvin.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
but that was his statement on how come they won't retire his jersey. He's like, "No, I don't want my jersey retired." He's like, "I live it more, because they're going to be talking about 88, 88, 88. That's a number. That's a brand."
Oh my goodness, he's doing too much. He's
Exactly.
doing too much. But I do enjoy keeping up with him on Mason and Cameron
It
show.
is what it is, boy. That's
You know,
my
hey, you know the homie Arabia is on that show, man. Hey, Arabia is cool people, man.
got you.
Got it.
Got you. All right, we're
You
gonna
know
wrap.
you know I'm talking about, Tony.
I'll find them out. Arabia, I've heard that name. I gotta look them
Yeah,
up.
Arabia got stats for you. You know, you got Stat Baby on the show.
Yes.
No, she's another woman that's on that show. Actually, is a guest that comes on and gives you like stats, breaking down different matchups.
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
Oh, she's got skills.
She does.
Skills.
You need to holler at her one day. Get her on this show. That would be phenomenal.
I've had Arabia on the show. I ain't had Stat Baby on the
Your
show.
stat baby, that's what I'm talking about.
I haven't had Stat Baby on the show. I've had Arabia on the show.
See if
That's on that show.
See if they'll
Not
get
Stat
you on
Baby.
there with them too.
We'll see what happens, man.
Exactly.
We'll see what
I'm
happens.
gonna wrap this up, gentlemen. I appreciate everybody for being here. Mike Patton, we ain't seen him in a minute. He only comes up once every other season like a blue moon. Mike, I appreciate you. Mike Patton Network touring the AFC South. Google that, check him out. Got my man Fireman Rich down. I know he got to go to bed. He got to be up in the morning. 0600 a.m. Eastern Standard Eastern Daylight Time on Rumble Studio.
0600, man.
Rich, I appreciate you as always, man. We had Ted pop up. This is another rarity. He's like Haley's Comet around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
We got Extreme Sprinkler over there on Twitter. Check him out. That's the dude. He's asked me to be his. I'll never forget him for that. He wanted me to be a co-host for them. I said, "You damn right." We still running it to this day. That's why I look. He brought me up, and I'm not going to do it.
Man, come on.
Let me tell you something about Brian. Let me tell you something about Brian. If he ain't up here with me, you can't find him. That's all it is too. That's all it is too. We're gonna leave it up at that.
No, Zachary. Like, who would win in a fight, Mike or Brian? I'm like, come on, man.
I'm just saying. Both of them former football players. I put my money in the middle. Linktree, Tony D, that original. Y'all follow me on all platforms.
You know what?
You catch me.
Okay,
You catch me. Catch me when I was in peak football shape. I would cut
up.
Please add on to my hell, I forgot my TikTok. Everybody, just follow all my damn platforms over there.
Hang on, Zach. To answer your question,
I'm not hanging down nothing. When is every damn time I say I'm going to wrap it up, and you shit bags are going to start fucking up what I'm trying to do to make sure we get seen out there.
Is it Michael?
I'm out.
Watch.
Okay.
What do you